going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Pocket starts to collapse. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
The hand to the running back. They get him on the ground, a 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Down to 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Set up the screen, turn the ball over.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat.
Lee, take that long to run.
For this quarterback, and down he goes.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front. He was playing D-tackle, and offenses just didn't have an answer for him. This guy right here, there's times where he flashes a little bit of that Nick Fairley ability.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Wow, you didn't block that nigga.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the ball's moving quickly to the line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Spam run, somebody.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that.
Somebody, you want to spam runs? I wasn't even going to spam runs on you.
And the
But I got to now since you want to run the ball every play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose
Every
their
play.
will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Defense was a little anxious there, got caught offside. So penalty will be declined and give him the touchdown. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So a drive there of 82 yards, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on first down. With jet sweep pass.
Holding.
He's past the 30. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Deshaun said he don't want to play offense today. We just went around today. Said his only runs today, buddy.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Deshaun said it's running today.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Direct snap.
Oh,
And the ball squirted out. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back.
Dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing
it's a fumble.
just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
So he took
He finna start running now.
Timeout on the challenge, and
Lamb on it.
to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout. Tennessee ready to go to work. The big orange
Spin runs and ain't even no conservative.
This could be a
Oh,
real
sleepers.
turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense is.
I don't even want to play like this, man. I'll try to play a regular game. This man came out running every play.
Football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the
I want to play a normal
understand the
game. He
situation
came
right
out
now.
running every
Jonesing
play.
on the sidelines to get another opportunity to
Insanity.
run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw on second down. Got it. Into the end zone.
Insanity.
Touchdown, Tennessee. The offense did exactly what it needed
You're gonna have to start throwing the back shoulders, my brother.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
You had to start throwing them back shoulders, my brother.
And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Holding. The man got his blocking on, whatchamacallit. That boy came out ready to run. That man put his blocking on conservative. I'm sleep, cuz.
Take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quick pass on the fly motion. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the
Who am I playing?
Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. On second down, looking to throw.
Who am I playing, cuz?
We're able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. That defensive lineman just smelled pass on that play, and he got in the backfield and sacked the quarterback.
And that's why they get paid the big bucks. Defensive linemen, they got to play the run, be physical. But, man, when you can
Who
get
am I playing, cuz?
It's picked off. He'll try to take it back.
Who am I playing, cuz?
Touchdown, Volunteer. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. He puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of the spot.
Bad news for the defense. They gave up a first down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got a lip on that quarterback. That is a dream shot for anybody on defense. So, yeah, you might have made a good play individually. Good job, bud. Attaboy. You might get a helmet sticker for that, but you're also going to be in the ice bath.
And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Forced out of the pocket. He'll fire to his right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
On second down, wants to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's caught inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter, giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. Tackled there by the defense.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Snap it to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Buffalo. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get behind the defense. Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown ball! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision.
Oh, pick that off.
Cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
He wants to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
This dude is so trash.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Peek that jump.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone.
4 in a row is kind of crazy. I'm playing underneath.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
This man just threw a bullet pass to nothing. Just stop on the dot, catch it.
And the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback will audible. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads it downfield. In the heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Looking for more room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set for the second half kickoff. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running.
Oh my God, that's stupid off defense.
He's at the 10.
This nigga so gay, dude.
Just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route, and the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
And the extra point was good. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Vols want to pick up the tempo.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Sometimes you beat your guy and
It
you
takes
get
so long to
sacked
take
so
off.
clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Oh, better look out. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Look at that, Diamante.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting it.
He's open on the right. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. The Volunteers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wide out in motion. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. Touchdown, Tennessee! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 78 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away.
We're turning
From
up,
a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their feet and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot.
Thank you. That gay jump. Nigga so gay, dude.
Complete. That would have been a huge game. That he could have held on.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter.
How I get in this?
Very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play.
How I get in man to man?
To spark some momentum.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take another shot.
Oh my God. Trash. This nigga is so garbage, dude.
Out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense
Trash.
holds firm. No
Double coverage, just highball it. Oh, somebody, it's a receiver down there somewhere.
What you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I gotta
Double
get my
coverage.
speed in space. They didn't do a good
No
job
knockout, no
of
nothing.
getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a miss.
Here comes
So
his home
trash,
run as the
dude.
defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Look at him, dude.
And that
Nigga
was
is so
incomplete.
garbage.
He was
Got
trying
no
to move the chains.
offense.
They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
He's just throwing the ball. Look at him, just throw it.
To have the
It's a receiver down there somewhere.
Absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh my goodness, bro.
And that's a play the defense.
I tried to man the nigga up before he even hiked it.
On fourth down, you're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the
2 fourth
that
downs.
momentum is going to be a
KO,
big factor in
nigga.
the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. He's looking to throw. Unloads
Seen
to
that
the
so
right.
late.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stop
How this man
at the
beating
three,
anybody?
but
This
hurry
nigga
up.
is.
Give them a first and goal.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
And the Tigers are threatening on first and goal. Touch pass on the run.
This game here, dude. This nigga is so dookie.
This guy is officially a problem. His second
This
receiving
man,
touchdown of the
fourth
game.
downs.
Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a
That's not a
matchup I
block.
like, continue to pick
This
him.
nigga garbage, dude.
And the extra point was good. No
Double
incident
coverage,
there.
high
We're
ball.
tied up in the third. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
And NCAA is just giving it to him like that's a good pass. That junk is trash.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Nigga threw a double coverage high ball. That's nasty, boy. And they rewarded him for throwing that nasty junk.
Tennessee ready to go to work.
Game's
Scoring
filthy.
offense on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this
Look
offense.
at
They
him.
have to execute at a high level. They've
Nigga
got
stay clicking off. Don't know how to make a tackle to save his life.
right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back and forth.
I hate
type
playing
game,
this
so
nigga,
a lot
but
to
that
process.
junk is so garbage,
After
dude.
picking up a couple at
Double
2nd and
coverage
8.
high ball.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He wants to pass it on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They have
Morris.
speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the
I was
wideout.
gonna do the same thing,
Makes the
stupid
catch
nigga.
past the sticks.
It's just
Turns out to be
stupid.
an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got
You
the depth
stupid
he needed
dude.
to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh my
No more than
god.
that.
God, I can't hurry up in this jump. Can I switch my play? I don't want to use another timeout. Why didn't I just let the quarter in? I just noticed that. Oh my God. Oh my God, I just noticed the quarter was finna end. Golly, I just noticed the quarter was going in.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break.
Yeah, slavery. Oh, that's bad.
He's looking downfield to throw. Coming after it.
Oh my goodness. Jesse get off the block so slow. I mean off the
And the defensive lineman, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Quarterback checking the play. On fourth down, looking to pass.
Dang, no PI?
Quarterback extends the play.
Goofy, nigga.
He's got it.
Nigga, PI?
That's where he'll go down and
Goofy,
explosive
nigga.
moves the sticks.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want
Stupid, nigga. I got vision. I like Le'Veon Bell in that hole, boy.
Taking the lead here in the fourth.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it.
I like Le'Veon in that hole, boy.
Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
I can stop this nigga from getting a high ball. Game would have been over. You wouldn't even have 35. Look at him. You wouldn't even have 35 if the game started giving them high balls.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need...
Look at him, dude. Oh my God.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move them down the field before he's finally stopped.
This game is so nasty,
really go on the
dude.
attack. Big
Jet
play
sweep.
has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Receiver on
Nigga run a jet sweep with a nigga who just got injured.
He's there to make the stop, and they
This game nasty,
losing
dude.
yardage on that play.
Great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Okay.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting.
No, he gonna throw it. Nigga suck, dude.
Away to avoid disaster.
NCAA, let me get the freaking stop.
And here we go.
We know what's finna happen.
They'll go for it on fourth down.
Everybody know what's finna happen, bro.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Thank you.
And he's sacked.
Same route combo every time. Nigga suck.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field.
Same route combos.
To go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make
trash, nigga.
At the 35, he's open. Running toward the tape. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Wide receiver shows motion. How about this on first and goal to give to the wide receiver? And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown ball. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Here we go with the back shoulder spams. Back shoulders. Back shoulders.
Onto the field again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they're doing a better job here.
Look at this game, dude. This game is so
And they'll finally bring
trash.
it down after he rips off a huge play. Auburn to the lineman in a hurry.
Oh my goodness, dude. I ain't never seen nothing like it, bruh.
They'll throw it on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He fires it out to the right. Wide open, he makes the catch. And
Since
this
when do a
defense
streak
is a
stop
half
right
a
there?
beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
This nigga sucks so bad, dude. I don't understand, bro.
He's going to pass. Looking for the end zone.
Oh
And
my
it goes
God,
through his
just
hands.
pick it
Oh, he
off.
had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If I'm taking shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
Throws to the back. And
Broke
he
that nigga
just
neck.
dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And you see running backs in college football, these guys are athletes that you want to put in space, do a really good job putting them in space, running the angle, getting it towards
Broke
the
that
middle of
nigga
the field.
neck.
Try to get him the football so he can make somebody miss and make a big play, but you got to get the football first. He's got to catch that first before he looks to try to get those yards after the catch.
Finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense keeping you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physically ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Baby, you know, across the line.
Quarterback
Dang.
checking
Oh,
off.
outside, huh?
He's back to throw on second down. Trying to make magic.
Oh, when I had a touchdown, just didn't get it up.
On that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football.
That would have been my game, buddy.
From the gun, wants to pass.
He's cooked them.
He lost it
He's
high
cooked
and
them.
deep down the left side.
That's Kevin. That's Kevin,
He's
baby.
got it downfield for a huge gain.
Stupid nigga.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Pressure. How you gonna
And
press
once
Kevin
he
like
got
that?
away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
How you gonna press Kevin like that, boy?
Now as they close in on extending this winning
How you
streak.
gonna press Kevin like that? That's Kevin.
Late in the games, offenses
That's young
sometimes
Kevin,
get
boy.
conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead.
How you gonna
Now
press
they're
young
trying to
Kevin
suck
like
this
that?
game away.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look
Thought
at
I was
what's
gonna kill the
happening
clock.
in this exciting college
Bum
football
voyage, nigga.
Ole Miss Chris has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside.
Voyage, nigga.
They're up by 7 over Texas A&M. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on.
Oh yeah.
And he will be
Oh yeah.
at the 6-yard line.
Why my switch stick on? I turned it
Clock is
off.
still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On second down, just keeps firing. Looking to buy time.
Bro, why is my switch stick on? And I just clicked the nigga in just to go get the quarterback. This game is so dumb, dude.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
I don't understand this game.
Looking to move it through the air. Going back to the well. Another deep ball.
Nigga's so
Through
trash.
his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Nigga's so trash.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Nigga don't even got Bryce Kane in the game. He's the best receiver.
He's going to pass on second down. Pressure trying to beat the D deep.
This nigga had a whole foot injury and still just makes every catch down it.
Put a positive spin on the end of this game. To the air on first down.
Nigga threw a high ball to an offensive lineman. That nigga is in it. He's in it too deep. He's in it too deep, fam. He threw a high ball to an offensive lineman. He's in it too deep, fool.
That's one he'd like to have back.
Into the end zone.
He's in it too deep, fool. A high ball to an offensive lineman is nasty.
Good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That
A high ball to an offensive lineman is nasty, boy.
got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT. Almost put this one away.
Handoff to the fullback. Solid run there.
Flex ball.
Create a little space. He's marked down at the 15.
It was a nice play there, handing it off to the fullback, and the defense is lucky. That strong safety came downhill. He made that tackle. If he doesn't make it, who knows, guys? I mean, that might have been a touchdown.
On a black and
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Quarterback will keep it.
Get off me.
Shakes off the defender.
Get off of young Jackson.
Ground, but not before he gets enough for the first
Try
down.
my play.
Timeout on the field and 4
Let me troll a little. Let me troll a little bit. Trying to try my one play. One play touchdown. Let me troll a little bit. Get off me, little nigga. That's Jesse, boy. Get off me, little nigga. That's Jesse, boy.
And after this play,
Let me troll a little bit. You heard what that nigga said. The cake will be baked.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Let me troll a little bit.
Throw on first down. He tosses one
Bomb.
down the left side.
Voyage.
And it's caught inside the 20. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play.
Get this trash nigga off my field, man. Get this trash off my field. Get this trash off my field. Put 60 on that bull. 27 in the fourth. Get this trash off my field, man.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love
Look at little Nick.
you love this type of game.
Look at little
Both
Nick, man.
offenses going up and down
Get that boy
the
take off
field.
already.
Seemingly it will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this is...
Put that bull over the top.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer,
Look at all them runs.
our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This nigga off my field, man. Get off my field. Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga.